So it makes you docile in the sense that not only like with women and all of that, but it just makes you weak. In other words, it takes that drive away from you. It makes you unable to get up and expand. It makes you unable to clarify your life and unable to have self-love even. Many of us don't have self-love. That's why we always resort to this type of thing and all that. And then your religious institutions will oftentimes condemn you for it. But this is not any way condemning you for it. It's just about learning to harness it and growing with it, and knowing that if you want to overcome any kind of heartache and depressive episodes in your life and not be this pussy with God, then you have to understand what masturbation is and how dealing with it and learning to, you know, ground this sex energy is how you can free yourself. A lot of guys are depressed, man. They're going through a lot, and primarily it's because, you know, they always run back to the sex. They always the flicks and just the releasing, and that's how they get their little urge released there, because like any other drug, it's whatever you feel most comfortable with. When you can't deal with emotions, then you resort back to it. But it does make you just little soft, submissive, and pussy with guy who's unable to, you know, grow more and be more and expand spiritually. Like I said, there are people who don't seek to grow spiritually, and that's them. That's what they want to do. If they don't seek to grow spiritually, then this is not primarily for them. But for me, you know, we can't be this little, you know, guy who can't overcome situations and problems. And one of the deepest ways to overcome them is dealing with this act, man. It's learning to master this act and not letting it rule you. See these guys there, swimming in the water there? They're having a great time. They're at ease. See, that's what the humble duck is, at ease. See, you see them? At ease, relax, chill, because every day is like this for them. Because they have inner happiness. Because inner happiness is what gives you that. And most of us have problems with the outer world, because the outer world is primarily what's being pushed at us 24/7. And there are people who could handle that. But for us who cannot constantly handle that, we need self-growth techniques, and we need to be in a way reminded that there are ways we can go about overcoming our situations and seek to grow innerly. We can seek to grow more spiritually, and we can seek to be more and expand, because that's what you come here to do, man. Expand. And not only expand with the outer world, but expand, you know, with the inner world, which is where your peace resides, man, your true peace. That's a part of it, be making you docile too, because you don't have will anymore. In other words, you lose your essence of creativity. You can't even be that creative anymore, and you lose drive, the drive to even be you. And ultimately, you lose yourself. I mean, you lose your essence, your soul. You lose your core self, and that's why we can't take this for granted, because we've got to overcome. It is best to overcome past situations and all of that before you dive into relationships, man, because relationships is something sacred too. You know, yes, indeed, masturbation makes you docile and weak-minded, unable to grow, and unable to expand, and unable to be more.